Today I'm driving down towards the southern tip of Kroppefjäll. Kroppefjäll is a big mountain plateau here in Dalsland. I'm gonna explore some smaller roads. Let's head into the forest, protection from the rain that is coming. I'm driving down towards the southern tip of Kroppefjäll, and down there we have a cluster of nature reserves that I really want to explore. I haven't really been around that area before, so I'm really excited to get down there and see what it looks like. So the first reserve here is called Oxeklev. Hike goes up to a lake and round and back. So I'm gonna hike and see what we find. So I've come about a third into the reserve, and here I'm met by this open wetland area, and this type of nature, I really enjoy it, and you can find it on a lot of places here in Kroppefjäll. Kroppefjäll is a big plateau, a mountain plateau here in Dalsland. It holds a lot of old growth forest, and it's a really lovely place to be. A lot of trails to hike, beautiful nature, and things to enjoy. Let's continue the trail. So, we've reached the halfway point, and I'm gonna take a bit of snacks. What a perfect little chair this is. So I'm just gonna enjoy a flapjack. That is my favorite treat when being outside. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it gives me the energy to just plow on the next step of the journey. So far, I've really been enjoying this nature reserve. The nature is mostly spruce. The terrain is quite varied. It isn't just a flat level, but it's inclining and declining all the time. And it's open, it's airy, tranquil, very beautiful indeed. Well, here we're down at the lake that I told you about at the beginning. And what I did is actually that I hiked the wrong direction. I was planning to get to this lake first, but I don't know, I didn't see the trail going towards the left, so apparently I followed it to the right without even realizing it in the beginning. So now I have about a fourth left of the trail. Then it's onward to the next location. Minutes past 11 on the clock right now, and I'm gonna explore some smaller roads leading out into the wilderness, see if any of them are accessible, and that could be a nice place for lunch as well. Here we have the location. No sign that the road is private, so we can go in here. Clouds are actually lifting a little bit. That's a good indication for the rest of the day. Today is the 16th of November, so here in Sweden the days are getting very short, and we are plagued by eternal darkness, which means that I don't have all that much time before it starts to get dark, and I have to make the most of the daylight. Here we have a sign to one of the other reserves. As I said, it's a cluster of reserves at this area, so I want to explore more. I want to explore this one as well. I'm gonna check out the sign, grab a photo of it, and then I'm gonna explore some of the roads before coming back and hiking in this reserve today. So that reserve had a hike that you could hike around as well, which looks interesting, and it was a viewpoint on the map, so I really want to go there and see what that looks like. And it was also possible to get into the reserve from the north. So anyway, I'm gonna continue this road, see if it leads up into any wilderness, and that could be a nice place for making some food and having a bit of a secluded, tranquil moment. Right there, jumping into low range. The road isn't really that bad just yet. We'll see what it looks like in the end. From my experience, we're probably gonna lead or run into a gate at some point, even though it isn't marked out to be gated on the map. So yeah, I ran into the gate I was suspecting would come. Let's see. So the gate is about the halfway point up this road, and it is locked. So I'm gonna have to reverse. Turn around. It starts to rain even more now. So much for the clouds breaking up. I'm gonna have to drive on to another location and see what I can find there. So I had one other road that I wanted to look at right here, so I'm going to drive there and see what that looks like. But on the map it seemed even smaller, so I think that is going to be gated as well, probably even sooner than this road was. So the road goes up here, no sign saying that it's private, so let's go up and see what it is. So ran into a gate at once. It's open, but it's not a good idea driving through an open gate. 2 dead ends. I'm not surprised. So what I'm gonna do is drive onward to yet another road that I've marked out for exploration. I have three more roads. One that is quite close that I think I saw a gate at when I drove in. So that means there are 2 possible locations left. I have to say that when I'm driving on these smaller roads, especially if it has rougher gravel or it stops being a road altogether, I'm very glad for the fact that I upgraded to all-terrain tires. It gives me a peace of mind that I'm gonna get forward and that I'm not gonna get puncture. These all-terrain tires have been a good upgrade. I can see over there that it just turns into mud. This road didn't lead anywhere either. Turned into pure mud up there, and it's a road down there as well that also turns into pure mud. So these are just been for logging, and that's not a road. This area right out here is one of those places that I actually checked out on the map. It's not really a place to park here or anything though. I was hoping that it might be a little bit of a place to park down by the lake here. It looked beautiful on the map and it looks beautiful here as well. I mean, it's just a small little pocket. Really all there is at the side of the road. I was hoping for something to park your car where you could potentially sleep here. I'm not standing in the road right here at least. So I checked out this location on the map and I could see there was a trail going in here. It's just a small bit leading out, and here we have a fireplace. This looks really promising. So the fireplace is right there, and then that area right there is big enough for a tent. This looks to be a really beautiful spot to put up a tent and enjoy the lake. And if you have a canoe with you on the roof of your car or something along those lines, you'll probably enjoy this area quite a lot. I have to say, what a beautiful location. What a beautiful location. I'd love to come back here, bring some firewood, bring my tent, spend the night. Not in this cold and wet wind. On a nice day. So the location right here is the northern entrance to Oxeklev. There's a small road leading down in here as well. It's not that beautiful place for a campsite or even for a secluded, tranquil lunch. So I'm gonna try to find another place. Another gate. I was just about to say to you that this road leads 700 meters straight into the forests. It was a sign saying that it led to a particular place 700 meters in, but it doesn't, because there is a gate. So yeah, another gate. Another gate. And of course, another gate. So I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit and go to one of the reserves instead. and skip my secluded tranquil lunch. Let's see here. I saw something in here. There's a road, no sign. Yeah, it is a road. Or it isn't. It's just a little bit of a parking lot. So even though this isn't as secluded as I would have wanted, it's still time for lunch, so I think I'm gonna use this location anyway. Just make something quick. So the lunch for today is gonna be eggs, some salami, and peanuts. I'm just gonna scramble the eggs and mix everything together. And I'm sure it's gonna taste. What I'm gonna start with is frying up these salami slices a little bit, heating them up. They were a bit bigger than I thought, but it's gonna taste delicious. Salt and peanut. Professional cooking. And we're just cracking the egg. And we'll just taste it. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. So when I'm out overlanding, well, making food from my car really, I like to keep things quite simple yet relatively healthy. And I don't have a cooler in my car, so usually I try to get things that stay fresh in the heat. Of course, on a shorter trip like today, where it's one day, I could bring something that could stay warm for a little bit at least. And then I don't like to boil things, so I like to just fry everything. It makes cooking a lot simpler, and less heat or less gas in this case is wasted upon boiling water or boiling things. So I really like to be, I wouldn't call it creative, I'd rather call it simplistic. Just putting things in that I know tastes good, and then I can just mix and match and do whatever I want with it. This tastes really good though. Nothing wrong with this at all. let me finish this, then we will catch up at the entrance to the next nature reserve. So let's head into the forest, protection from the rain that is coming, into the nature reserve. So as I said, we're heading into another nature reserve, and this one is Backroads, and here we have a map of the reserve. These signs are placed at almost every entrance to every nature reserve here in Dalsland, and it gives you an overview, gives a bit of information of what exists within the reserve, and often a map, and the most important thing, the trail, a map of the trail. So it's a good idea to actually take a photo of that map, since the trail might not always exist on your mapping service, but if you have a picture of it, you can reference it to your mapping service, and you know approximately where you are and where the trail is leading. And it started to rain a bit more, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. Wow. This is beautiful. This, I have to say, is a good view. And I have to say that I'm surprised that I find it this pleasing. Often enough, when there are signs to a viewpoint, or a viewpoint is marked out on the map, it's overgrown and not that special anymore. But this was truly beautiful. Not a grand view, but a very, very nice scene. Very nice scene. gets those landscape photography juices flowing within me yet again. I have to say. So I'm very glad that I hiked here, but I'm feeling that the time is running away from me. The sun is setting in around 40 minutes and it's already getting pretty dark actually. So I'm gonna start to head back towards the car. But I'm definitely gonna plan my return to this area for another time, sometime during spring. I think it would be really lovely. And someday bring my family here as well. It's a lovely hike, beautiful nature, lots to enjoy. I'm surprised I haven't been here before, to be honest. It's that beautiful. Anyway, let's head back before it gets too dark. So, my drive home is approximately 50 minutes and I'll be wanting some coffee for that. Not going that fast. I suppose I should get a new gas stove, something that is a bit more efficient than this cheap Biltema stove. It might be that the gas is getting a bit too cold. Not sure. I want a Primus kitchen. Primus, not Biltema. Now that's actually on my wish list. A proper Primus kitchen for my car. Something that I really want. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish my coffee here. And it's time to say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed today's adventure. I surely did. I discovered lots of beautiful places and an area that I want to return to once again. I ran into difficulties as usual with gated roads, but started to get used to it. Anyway, like this video if you liked it, subscribe in order to stay tuned for more, and well, I'll see you all soon again. Until next time. Goodbye.